What's up, you guys? It's Fallon OKC.
Reagan Alexis.
And we are Backstage OKC. Of course, we have a very special guest.
Very special.
Exactly.
The most specialist.
Yeah, we ain't talking about the Olympics. Yeah, but I got a couple of rings, like Drake said. You feel me? Nah, man, it's Grand National. We keep it popping all the way from the east to Stockton. Yeah.
Grand National. Is there any relation to Grandmaster Flex?
If it was, I'd be definitely tapped in with him. I probably wouldn't even be here right now. We probably had to set this up for another day. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd have been motherfucking out the universe by now. What, Grandmaster Flash? Like, nigga, as soon as I decided to rap, he was like, yeah, you good. We on. But, I'm on a different journey, and I accept it. And it's lovely over here.
But you're both creatives. You're multifaceted. You're not just a rapper. You know what I'm saying? You put collective projects together. You're a photographer.
I appreciate that.
You're low-key an actor. But we're going to get into that.
I don't, like, niggas like, you rapping? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you rapper? I'm like, hey, I suppose in a sense I am a rapper, you know what I'm saying? But that's just a medium.
I spit lyrics that rhyme.
Yeah. That's just a medium for where I present something, you know what I mean? I just like presenting ideas, and that's a medium I choose. So it's photography and acting, so it's just different mediums, man. But yes, I will be a rapper for you rap niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you're very good at it.
I appreciate that, you know what I mean? My aim is for the ladies. I really don't rap for you niggas.
What?
To keep it for real. I'll make music for the ladies and stuff. They can be like, damn, I wish I could have a nigga like this. You know what I'm saying?
I want a nigga like Grant.
Exactly.
Hey.
That should be the name. That should be a song. And you should have a girl on the hook. I want a nigga like Grant.
We can talk about it,
You always come up with like singles for people.
And shout out to my boy Blake bringing this ice chill beverage that I spilled on myself.
Okay, well, we're going to just kind of jump into this. For people who don't know you, you're from Oklahoma City, from the east side particularly.
Man, that's where I spend my time at.
And you did put out a project, East Side Delicacy, last year that did so well, that kind of shadowed about, the east side culture. A lot of like businesses you talked about, a lot of special spots you're going to see on the east side that people hang out at, Prince Hall.
True. I never looked at it like that. I just was talking about shit, that I experienced. So it's just when I go back and look, it's like, oh, I did kind of.
Well, I like that you talked about it though, because I like to consider myself growing up on the east side because I went to the Northeast.
Exactly.
And, this project needed to be happening, I feel like. Somebody needs to talk about the east side because the east side is a large part of Oklahoma City.
Man,
and a lot of people came from the east side.
Yeah, a lot of people like
and they don't say nothing about it.
Some people didn't spend most of their time, like, even when I didn't live in Oklahoma, I came back, I was 100% on the east side, no matter what side of the family I'm on the east side,
right.
So it's like one of those things, is like, it just instilled in me,
Like, the east side changed. If I would have, I lived in Edmond, but if I didn't go to school on the east side, I'd be a totally
it'd be a different experience, because you go through different trials and tribulations.
I don't be like me.
And if you listen, to
that, you, I don't know if I can handle two of you.
Exactly. If you listen to the album, you'll really kind of understand, what the east side is like. So I like that you did that.
One thing I kind of wish, now that I'm thinking about it, would have been really great to go with your East Side Delicacy album if you would have kind of had a YouTube channel and just kind of filmed yourself going through the spots that you mentioned and kind of expand on it more, because I went to church on the east side. True. I didn't so I grew up through the black church sense, but I didn't spend time on the east side.
Yeah, those childhood experiences.
I was none of my friends went to those schools.
How many videos did you do for that album?
I only did 2.
Yeah. But a lot of them were on spots of the east side.
Yeah.
Well, no, how artists will specifically have YouTube channels and someone follow them through.
I did
whatever.
a trailer when I went to the Prince Hall store on a trailer, just so people that know. It was just one of those things. I feel like I wasn't aiming man, I'm finna tell everybody about the east side. It's one of the things if you know what the fuck I'm talking about,
you want them to come
in. Not even that. It's just I was just doing that from I was at a time and place where I was thinking about that, because all that shit made me where I was at now. So it was damn. I just want to give that a little shine.
And when you went to Maryland is kind of when you thought about
and it was because I was in Maryland, and I just kept finding myself in the studio. I wasn't trying to go to the studio, but the homies would put me to the studio. So I was man, and I was already writing raps and shit. So it's I just jumped in, came back, just fuck it. start going. I mean, it's really child's play at this point, man. I mean, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm in a good position that I'm gonna do some damn damage.
Well, you're doing a lot, so
I feel like I'm doing a lot, but
I mean,
I'm not doing
everything
what I want to be doing.
Is work.
And
you know
speaking of your newest video,
let's
talk about that.
Dope.
Y'all haven't seen that?
Okay, it has 27,000 views on YouTube.
That might be one of the most creative and aesthetically pleasing music videos put out by an Oklahoma City artist.
Yes.
Shout out to Sharp, man. Shout out to Sharp.
Top 5 for real.
Shout out to Sharp, man. He killed that shit. Mo was on that. What else? T Maze.
Why don't we get the text to come through and be in the
video? We know how to be the 90s theme. We 90s babies.
Because I won't come through and shake my ass, but I'll sit there.
Now that I know, I'll make sure I hit y'all. It's just the thing about like I hit up people sometimes and like some people can come and sometimes it's just like one of those things. But I hit up a certain amount of people and if they show. But I just didn't hit you guys though because it was a busy day, but I know now. But ever since that video came out, a lot more people been telling me, "Yo, video! I want to do video."
If it's a creative concept,
but all the videos gonna.
Please don't.
I'm not gonna invite you to a video where it's mostly me.
Time out. These are the 3 typical rap videos. Okay, they either in the hood where they grew up. There's cars, and all they niggas is just like they're posted up. They're in a house that they rented, and bitches are just walking by in bathing suits and. Like no clothes, or they just in front of a green screen.
I mean, if you look at any of my videos,
the three basic aesthetics.
We try to come with more of a treatment that fits what we're trying to.
I mean, it was definitely a vibe. I felt like I was there. I'm like,
and it's celebrating the people that you've been fucking with.
And the song is so good.
You've been fucking with since the playground, so it's like. You just.
I see how you got that day playground. I see your line.
The visual it fits.
Yeah.
I was excited when that came.
Come on, Hype Williams. I see.
Nah, that was Sharp, man. Like me and Sharp, man. We
smoked a blunt and just write down some concepts.
I send them the songs, or we go through songs, and then it's like I was like, all right, this is a song I really think we should do. It should do well.
And can you kind of talk about how the feature with Slyrex came to be? Because we interviewed him when we were doing the Sunday Cypher, and you were like our first, if not second.
Yeah, first. Yeah. I hold that title, so y'all niggas can't take that away.
Yeah, exactly. And you dropped a single from Eastside Delicacy that I remember like it was yesterday.
You a day one. You a day one.
We been tapped in. I don't know what y'all talking about.
But when we interviewed Slyrex, he, and I kind of got to know him. He talked about how he wanted to work with you. He's seen you from afar and was like, I really like his music. And I'm like, oh, I know him. Like, let me line this up. But y'all lined it up yourself.
Yeah, because it's crazy because, like, we recorded that song, like, maybe last March. So, like, we tapped in on me. I think I reached out, like, man, just come to the studio. I got a beat I think we can work on. Yeah. We got it. We played it.
So you put it together. You already had the song. So, like,
I already had the beat. And I was like, well, let's go in. And then I like to see my people I work with come in and just catch a vibe. And we just bounced. And then we just came up with that hook. Like, man, this is going to stick. And I was like, yeah, this is going to stick. And then we just knocked it out. Like, it took like 10 minutes, honestly.
Really?
Like 10, 15 minutes, no longer than that.
Wow.
Honestly, yeah.
So do you see yourself collaborating with Slyrex in the future?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got some collaborations I'm working on now. And I'm like pretty much trying to include them on every.
I feel like y'all could eventually, in a year or two, kind of put together an album that's.
It's definitely can happen.
That's
we get the
really
time.
Popular these days.
Definitely, I'm trying to work with it. That's my little guy. Yeah, I fuck with him.
Well,
he just had a birthday, so y'all tell him happy birthday.
Oh yeah, happy
birthday!
And my birthday coming up too. My birthday is Wednesday, so cash at me, Grand X National. You know what I mean? I just bought a new camera, so y'all can help pay for that shit.
We should have a party. Rooftop delicacy.
Yeah.
I'm not one to celebrate my birthday like that, but I will. You know what I'm saying?
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm gonna turn 28.
Wow. Okay. So when did you start?
I'm seasoned.
A bit. When did you start rapping?
I started real life rapping. I say 2013, 14.
Okay.
So I haven't really been I've been.
So you started like when you were 23, 24?
Yeah. I've been really rapping since then, but I mean I've been writing shit before then since like 2008. I recorded my first song in 2008, but.
I always feel like there's this urgency in hip hop to always have to be younger to do it.
It is.
But if you really think about it, the rappers that have the most longevity and the most accolades are older rappers like
because you kind of feel like
his
you know what
first
you want. You know?
Like Jay-Z, his first album didn't really drop till he was 27, and that's when he got his shine. Like Kendrick was a lot older. Schoolboy Q started rapping when he was old. Like
I
feel like it's just
2 Chainz. 2 Chainz really set the bar. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Even
like,
Kanye was pretty old. He wasn't like a
because he was producing first for everybody.
Yeah, but I think what's crazy is I think it depends on the music. Like I don't think you cannot be a little pump at 33.
No,
and making that music.
You know what I'm saying? But definitely not. I don't know, man. It's just like I never even thought about. I feel like I started at the right time because I knew what I wanted to make and I knew my lane, man. That's all it's about, knowing your lane, man. I don't make music for little pump fans, you know what I'm saying? But they could, like, you know what I mean? They could have it that side, you know, they fuck with, but...
Hey, I will say when I was 17, and maybe I just came up in a really good era, the music that I was listening to at that age, like, I think sophomore year when I was, like, really, truly doing, like, my hip-hop... Like, you know, when you have to go, because I wasn't raised on, like, Tupac and Biggie and shit. Like, everything that I know about hip-hop and music, I had to, like, go back and discover. And, like, really do my research in history. And so, even when, like, sophomore year, when I was, like, scouring, like, you know, all the blogs and stuff, looking for new people, I had, like, A$AP Rocky, Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q.
Your palette was already
like,
established.
Big Crit, J. Cole.
But you gotta think about you grew up listening to music. Like...
What did I?
Like rock and roll? You listen to rock and roll? What you listen
that's
to?
the thing. So the way I was raised, what my parents listened to was like old school R&B.
Oh, well, yeah.
And like,
that makes even better sense.
But not even like the newer 90s stuff. Like I'm talking like
60s, 70s?
Marvin Gaye. And then my dad was a huge Bob Marley fan. So
really?
I know that whole album. What's it called? The one with like 3 little birds and Buffalo Soldier
and the one with
Jamin. I wanna jamming with you. In the 3rd grade, I thought I was Jamaican.
Hey, that's my shit.
Because I asked my dad. We were talking about lineage. Yes. I asked my dad what our lineage was because I was like, what are we? I was like, I know we're black, but what are we? And he told me we were Jamaican. So I came to school 3rd grade like, I'm Jamaican, y'all.
Super proud.
And I thought I was a Jamaican into like the 6th grade, and then I said that in front of my dad, and he's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "You literally told me that I was Jamaican."
You're wrong,
man. You thought you were Jamaican for 3 years.
You're wrong, man. You never was Jamaican.
Well, anyway.
Speaking of Jamaicans, I'm gonna watch Charlotte tonight.
But sorry. So to circle back to where this point was coming to. So like I feel really bad for kids today because they have those exposure, but like they didn't have the chance to discover those artists and watch them rise.
That's why
Thank you, Grant.
I feel like
you're doing it for the kids.
I feel like
I'm doing it for the kids, man.
Between that, you know,
yeah, we came in a real good era.
That hip hop course I took in my capstone project, I probably wouldn't have known about so much history within hip hop.
Man, that's what I'm hearing, man.
I did just because I'm a nerd and I like documentaries.
It gotta be a good balance, man. Like you gotta have your little pumps.
You gotta have your grandmasters. And a lot of people aren't.
And I think that's what old rap and new rap gets frustrated because these old rappers are like, you gotta go do your history. Like you gotta pay homage. Now, you gotta know your
definitely
roots.
You gotta like just like anything. Like not even just rap. You gotta know your shit when it comes to rap. Art, fucking, like, you're not gonna trust somebody that's a painter. They don't know shit about Picasso, Van Gogh, you know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't know these niggas. That's what I'm saying with, like, photography. Like, earlier, we was talking with a photographer in Bedford, because he seen us over there. He was like, you guys shoot film? Like, there's no one shoots film. Like, he was, like, astonished, you know, like kids these days are still picking up something that's, you know, considered obsolete almost, you know.
Yeah.
So it's pretty crazy. I'm like, man, you gotta do your study, bro. Like, study whatever it is. You study it. Like,
but I love that because
I didn't know shit about the camera, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna learn about this motherfucker.
I feel like a lot of old things are coming back. Like not even just film, but Polaroids became like a big fad. Buying things on vinyl, which is something that I do a lot. Like I buy a lot of records.
Vinyl sounds better.
It really does.
Really
like there's just so many. I love it because it's like the past meets the present. Like even though it's obsolete, we're still purists want it.
And this is another thing for me. Like when it comes like the digital downloads and digital pictures, like all that shit can vanish. Like if you have film, you have real records. Those are things like if a time capsule was to happen, you know, like 1,000 years from now, they can actually have history of what the fuck was going on with that digital shit. That shit can be erased, and you never know. They can create some other shit.
That's true. It's more tangible.
It's more tangible, man. I'm all about the tangible. Like this conversation we hear right now, this is tangible.
That's
this
true.
Niggas be doing this on Twitter too right now. Like doing the same shit on Twitter.
Yeah.
That shit ain't real. That's just my
I was like,
I like your view. I like your international view.
You know, in the 2000s.
You see what she did there?
Is that your next album?
No,
that's my handle on my photography.
If you don't already follow,
go ahead International View. It's a play on my rap name. International. It's like International View.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
But that's still cool.
I be feeling like man, I hope I'm not going over people's heads.
You should do a project, or you should at least do a song where you kind of put together
international view.
We
got something coming. It's in the works.
Y'all jumping.
We're really excited about your future.
Jumping into the. Because what I'm about to do, I'm about to fuck it up. What I'm about to do has never been done. Well, the content is just not. No one just talked about it like.
And that's what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's like I already know.
People want to just keep following the same routine, and that might get you clout then and there, but it's not going to give you longevity.
Yeah.
And that's what you want in music, unless you just want to come in, make a grip and bounce, which is fine.
Clout can't buy me no motherfucking $3,000 camera that I want.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
clout is not a tangible currency. As much as people try to make it. You can gain exposure. Nah, nigga, you can run me a check.
Real shit. It was something made up on the internet. By kids behind keyboard.
Actually, so the definition of clout is a real word, and the way that we use it is in its sense.
What is
the right? Yeah, it's the right.
But it's funny to me that now it's become a slang term. So the definition is clout is influence or power, especially in politics or business. So like, clout was like a.
Clout been a thing.
Yeah.
But now when you say it, it's like little niggas is talking about.
It's too many people using it right now.
Hey, shout out to the homie Chris Savage. We was just recording a song the other day called Clint Eastwood.
Really?
Are you a big Clint Eastwood fan?
Nah, it's on my homie. It's on his shit, but it's stupid.
Really? So is this the Backstage OKC exclusive?
Hey, he about to drop on niggas' heads.
Okay.
You heard it first from me.
And we're going to have him on the show soon, too.
Definitely tap in with my young gun, because he's ready.
He's up to something.
So you had Slyrex. You had Chris Savage. People that you're up.
Well, I can tell you on the project.
Yes, please.
I have El Camino Theory probably be here in September.
Okay.
Okay, and why is it called that? Oh, is it something coming up?
It's the project I'm releasing. It's called El Camino Theory.
Okay, so you don't have to expand on it if the people ain't ready.
Okay.
It's called. That's the name of it. I want to wait till I have the visual images of the art I'm about to have for the cover art first. Then I'll get to explain it more.
Okay.
But yeah, I can tell you like the features on it though. Slyrex definitely he's on Everyday Ones.
Okay.
Fresh J, Pick It Up.
Okay.
I got OG Tony D on there.
Wow. Yeah, I did see that. I've seen a lot of interactions.
Oh yeah, me and Tony got a bunch of songs. Man. We just trying to cook up the right ones for niggas.
I feel like you've been working with a lot of Oklahoma City artists over the
definitely.
past year or two. When like your first two projects were kind of like solo, a couple of people. You know what I'm saying?
Because it was all strategic, man. I was just like, these ideas only can happen with this vibe and these people. But this last project, which is, the project is really based about having a muse and actually to be inspired by something or someone, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that comes. El Camino Theory is like the idea of that, but El Camino is one of my favorite cars too.
Okay.
So it like ties into that. Slyrex, Tony D, Fresh J, my nigga Dalton from Tulsa. Of course, I'm not gonna ever do a project and not put Chris McCain on it, so y'all can quote me on that.
This clip gonna resurface in 2 weeks.
LaTroy Mack, he's on it.
How many tracks do we have on this?
Zamia.
It's gonna be.
Or can you give us a range?
It's like 16 to 18.
Oh, that's a pretty big project.
Yeah. It's gonna take you on a little roller coaster ride, man. Just to be inspired by something and situations that have been inspiring me over the past year or so, and
I'm very excited about this.
I am too.
Because I've seen a lot of growth from you just through music, through your photography. You know, a lot of people don't know this, but you took the picture for Backstage OKC.
Man, and I just noticed the other day, I was like, I got on my computer, I was like, I ain't gonna lie to this, I was like,
well, we kind of had an argument, like an in-house argument about it.
Yeah, we did, because we discussed it.
I was like, and I just shut my shit. All right.
Because like I instantly remembered, because I remember that party. I remember you saying Fallon, because I'm in the background, and I remember you saying Fallon turned around and you took the pic, and then because it was at the factory, and
it was at Minzy's birthday specifically, and you sent me the picture, and I was like, oh, this picture is so bomb. I posted it on Instagram, and when we created Backstage OKC, which was a couple months later,
it fits so perfectly.
Because it was funny. We were coming up with ideas for our cover art, and we had a couple options, and I was like, you know, when I really envision Backstage OKC, I envision like a girl walking and she has like a backstage pass.
And they kind of represent.
And then they were like,
cool. They were like green. And
then 2 days later, boom, and I was like,
I don't think a lot of people know in that picture that that's us.
Yeah,
you know, our heads are cropped out, but that's really us. So we're gonna have another photo shoot coming up soon. So stay tuned.
We need more pictures.
Man,
right, we might have a photographer.
Hey man, I'm down to help out the cause, man.
Round 2.
You know what I mean? I'll be definitely happy to help you guys.
But I mean, I feel like you haven't even really. I mean, you're a very helpful person. Of course, you came to Sooner Cypher. You was our very first episode. You know, you always show love to us. And lately, I've been looking at your Twitter, and you've been showing a lot of love to a lot of creatives in Oklahoma City.
Definitely.
I saw one tweet that you made, and you was like, "All Oklahoma artists dropping this year. You know, let me know what you dropping. You know, and everyone's tagging you like, hey, I got this, I got that. Yeah, it's nice to see you kind of extend that hand and show some love.
I just want to help because some people like they might need something like they might like man I need somebody to master this. I know people that master. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you might need art. You might need photos. I'll take photos. I don't like. I mean, I charge for my work, but I'm not. If you're an artist, I'm not gonna charge you as much. I'm gonna charge somebody that's probably maybe a model or something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna charge you like that. I'm gonna charge you. You know, a reasonable price. But I know if you're passionate about this shit, you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And shit gonna be dope. So it's like I'm just here to help, man. You know what I mean?
I feel like a lot of rappers out here don't. Well, it took them a while. I feel like this year we're seeing a lot of people working together, but for a while everyone was kind of separated and was like not really trying.
I seen that. Like when I was making Eastside OKC, I was like, I can't have different people. I just like if you're not from the ES, I really don't want you.
Niggas from UConn on Eastside.
You feel me? Like like no slight to where y'all from. Just like it just wasn't work.
So honestly, okay. So I kind of wanted to divulge in this.
That's the word we learned at Oklahoma University.
That's the word of the day.
Divulge.
But so I've always noticed. I mean, I kind of stay out of it because I don't believe on getting on the internet and talking shit. Like that just don't. That has never appealed to me. That's never been my MO. But
she gonna do it on Backstage OKC.
What do you mean? Oh, no, I'm not even talking shit now.
No, but okay, just keep on.
So one thing that I see, well, I used to see, I don't know if I see it as much, but it's like a lot of Oklahoma artists that are constantly beefing with each other, talking shit about each other. You don't see it? Maybe it's the people I follow. But I just see it and I'm just like, what do y'all have to beef about as Oklahoma rappers, truly?
True.
Because I feel like nobody has like honestly made it yet. Like I'm not saying people aren't doing good things, but nobody has broken that mainstream barrier.
And I stay off Twitter, but I can just see it. I see the interactions when I go to shows sometimes. Like someone will just not associate with others. I'm like, I don't know if it's something that I'm looking for.
What do y'all musically have to be mad about? Like I don't understand. Like everyone's pretty much, there's so many different genres. People are so in their lanes. Like I just don't get it. Like there's another Oklahoma City podcast. I don't be like, fuck that podcast, like da-da-da.
Yeah.
What I do is I look at what they're doing. I see some things I'm like, I can do better in this way. I like what they're doing. Let's try to do something. Not copy them, but you know what I mean? Like, make ourselves better.
And it can be because, Oklahoma City's small, so everyone's fighting for an audience, And I feel like some rappers feel like they're against up against competition to where they're like, no, I'm not. But I'm like,
take it as like a thing to better yourself, not
or to
grow.
Man, that's one thing. Like that's what. Like when I went to, I was in session with Chris Savage. Like I seen all the engineer homies, Carter,
you was on his project.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I fuck with them. They inspired me. I mean, them all being in there, like homies making music. That's dope as hell to me. I'm happy that that's happening. You know what I mean? Like That's so dope, and I want to continue to do more stuff like that. Like when younger artists or just artists period are doing something dope, that makes me like, man, all right, how can I top my last move? You know what I mean? I just did day one. It's like, then the next video gotta be fucking dummy. Like if it ain't dummy, we ain't coming with it. You know what I'm saying? That is the type of motto we have at the Chosen Few worldwide. You know what I'm saying? That's how we did that.
Man, I just love, that's why I love talking to you, because I feel like you're just so, you know how you feel about certain things.
Man, most definitely.
And you know how you move and you go about, and you're not meaning harm to other people. You're just trying to do your thing, if not
I stay out of the way, because honestly, when it comes to rapping, niggas is not fucking with me. But I just do my thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you think you can fuck with me, that's cool. Like, I respect your opinion, but it's not happening.
But you not.
Funny because I was on your Twitter and I seen you tweet where you responded to somebody else's tweet.
And I like this too.
The top, your opportunity to pick 15 artists and put together for a festival, like what your lineup would be. And you said Shmino, which I fuck with Shmino. Currency, Mike Jenkins, sorry.
Mick Jenkins on me.
Mozzie. I recently started listening to Mozzie. And of course yourself times 10.
I do 10 sets.
But where is Mick Jenkins and Currency been? I feel like has Mick put out a project lately?
No, I think he's been gearing up to put out a project.
Because he was on the level, because I saw Mick Jenkins live at Jambalaya 2015. Actually met him. Really cool guy.
Man, I work with his producer. Oh God.
But it was weird because he was, not weird, sorry, but he was on that level. Like, let's put your mind back in 2015, guys.
Okay.
As these artists from Chicago, because he's from Chicago as well, it was like the Vic Mensahs, the Tokios, the Mick Jenkins, the Chance the Rapper. They were all like grinding together, and then Chance shot up, and then Vic, and then Tokyo, and then I feel like, where'd Mick go?
I feel like
I was never really a big fan of Mick.
Mick is
really.
I don't think Mick is even concerned about like that.
No, I mean not fame, but
not even fame. Like just being in the now with things. I think he's just really focused on trying to deliver a message that it's taking a while for him to like kind of formulate, in a creative way as possible.
He reminds me of a younger Big Crit, just from the north.
I fuck with Mick tough, man, because I feel like he's definitely one of those, like, he gonna have a cult following. Like,
no, and that's what I mean. Like, he's one of those artists. Like, he's like a Dom Kennedy. He's a Big Crit, a Currency. Like those rappers with those niche fan groups.
And that's exactly what I'm.
That's what you want to be?
I'm gonna slap the market with my niche market. You know what I'm saying?
Do you want to ever become mainstream?
I don't care.
It takes him.
Because I feel like I'm gonna do my music thing regardless of whatever, but I'm gonna have some mainstream pictures for sure.
But I was gonna say, as an artist, you kind of have to differentiate if you're gonna be in it for the music or in it for the money. Because I feel like there's a part where an artist reaches a point in their career and they're like, all right, I've been doing this for 10 years. Yeah. Now am I just going to go and try to make this money, or am I in it for like the passion and the music? And that sucks that you kind of got to make that decision. But I feel like that's where most artists get, and that's why their sound changes, and that's why they're not as...
That's why I feel like it was cool for me to start like at 23, because I know what I wanted then when I started. So like everything I'm going through, it's like, okay, it's gonna take steps. You know what I mean? It's like just steps for me, and I'm just trying to just climb at my own little pace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Staying creative in other ways. Yeah, I'm not in a rush because I got other shit going that might take off.
I mean, and you have stuff right now to enjoy. You know, so you want to take that time and just ride the wave, because I feel like you on it.
Man, I'm trying to create the follow.
Actually, what I was gonna tell you, because I most recently went to Tulsa like last month.
Thugtown.
And I was talking to people, and I was talking to some of your fans out there. Like, I kind of got to know them, and they're like, yeah, my favorite rapper in Oklahoma is probably gonna be Grand National. And I'm like, really?
Yeah, that's love right there.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about you, and it's just, I'm like, yeah, that's my friend. Like, he was on the Center Cypher. Like,
now we on Backstage.
Backstage.
They say, I'm not the only one that leveled up around here.
So
what you need managed?
Are you really in touch with the Tulsa hip hop scene?
Oh, very much. So I just came from up there for a video shoot.
I didn't even realize.
I didn't know. So I didn't even know there was a hip hop scene in Tulsa until the Oklahoma Hip Hop Awards, and all these people got into capping and talking on Twitter. So I jumped in, and I'm just like,
nice.
Y'all might have a scene there, and that's the thing. That's why because the really thing that frustrated me with their whole thing is that they really attacked the integrity of the people that were putting it on, which were our partners. And so it's like, me knowing behind the scenes what's going on, like, you're not about to just talk about my friends and expect me not to
Only
say
thing
anything.
about that is it said Oklahoma. If it was like OKC.
But it was Oklahoma. It was distributed it through everywhere, and they wanted to make it as fair as possible.
They felt like it was OKC.
And that's the thing about award shows. Not everybody's gonna be happy. People bitch about the Grammys, and that's like about the highest accolade you can reach in music.
Yeah.
So I mean, they tried to make it as fair as possible. No, but the thing was, and so all these Oklahoma Tulsa people were talking and like at each other, and I'm just like, I really don't know who any of y'all are, and y'all might not know who I am, which is fair because we're in Oklahoma, and like I said, ain't nobody broke through that mainstream.
We didn't know we were gonna run into this issue.
But that's my thing is
if
like,
any Oklahoma City artists want to touch Tulsa, let me know.
Can you bring some to the show? We would love
my nigga Steph Simon is at the Hubly Bubly Art of Rap tonight from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay.
We can tap in. We can tap in for real, and because we've been bringing, like, St. Dom came down. St. Dom's coming for Guap Fest. Tulsa artists it's kind of how you explain it. It's sprinkled in every now and then when they come. Like, it's not like,
because for only being like an hour and a half away, we acting like it's like 3 hours. Like
we very tapped in with Tulsa. Like, I fuck with my nigga Steph, Daltone, man. They got a lot of producers. St. Dom.
Can we expect any on your album?
Daltone.
Okay.
He's from Tulsa. Yeah, like, he's been on a couple of my projects. We have a whole project together. Yeah, it's back in 2015, 14.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, yeah.
Well, tap us in, because I want to know.
Yeah,
we are very interested.
If you go to, you can type in Daltone and Grand National and Chosen Few, and it will pop up live mixtapes. And that's the very first anything I've done.
Really?
Like, tape-wise, is the very first anything.
Wow.
With the Tulsa artists.
How did you get, so wait, being from the east side, how did you get so tapped in with Tulsa?
Because they came down here for a show, and we went up down there for a show.
Oh, okay.
And then
did you go to the Yeti?
Yeah, I went to Yeti, Sound Pony. What else? They got another venue, but you know how they got the street, like they got
the Brady Arts District.
Yeah. Exactly. So
Tulsa's low key cool.
Tulsa, it has a thriving music scene. Like, regardless, when Chance Rapper niggas come down here, they're going to Tulsa. They're not coming to Oklahoma City. You know what I'm saying?
He would go to like BOK he would go to BOK now, but prior to, he probably would have went to Cane's. Just because Kane's got that pool, because anytime I see like when an artist releases its their
tour schedule,
and they're not like it's all the Canes be snatching them up. But to be fair, it was hard for Oklahoma City to compete because before the Criterion opened and before the Tower, it was
I feel like Tower can be the one.
Yeah,
it can be the one.
Because before that, it was like Southside Ballroom.
Or
not Southside Ballroom. Farmers Market and the other
ballroom. But I've never been.
But nobody. They didn't have the pool because Canes is like such a staple. So it'd be like, I'd be like, oh, so-and-so's on tour. Oh, Oklahoma. Fuck, Tulsa.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hour and a half. Let's go.
Shout out to the Drone Boys. I see y'all sticker. My boy Nick Brown out here doing it. In line of OKC. You know, you already know about that.
You stay shouting out Oklahoma City people.
You like your city.
I shout out the people that fuck with me. Like, that's what I'm saying. If somebody fuck with you, fuck with them back. You know, reciprocate the love and you see what's popping.
Well, thank you for being a day one of me and Fallon.
Oh yeah, for sure. I support my black sisters.
Yes, thank you. Podcasters of color.
Podcasters of color. Y'all
maybe we can jump into some hot topics.
Y'all need to coin that, podcast of color. Is that something that's?
I mean, that it's
on the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
We entered a Spotify thing. So boot camp. So
I like that podcast.
Give us a cross fingers. Yeah. Put it in the universe. That would get it.
It's already there. Oh, man.
Can we talk a little bit about Norman Music Fest?
Oh yeah.
Because I saw you being vocal about how they select artists.
Yeah.
So is there somewhere you want to start or?
Nah, it's point blank and simple, man. Like they get the safe artists because I get it. It's a safe show. I'm just saying it's some artists that, you know, definitely need an opportunity to perform there, but at the same time, do you really want that crowd? That's my thing. Like, but I think
Wait, can you?
the crowd is like it's like a family crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you trapping all the time, like do you really want that crowd?
But I feel like they can put it in venues that. If they wanted to be smart and if they wanted to actually put the effort into it, they can put them. They don't have to be on the big Budweiser stage.
I feel like they put just enough effort for it to be there. You know what I'm saying?
That's just like, we have it.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not.
I want to say that I feel like they kind of incorporated a little bit more. Like when I saw that Southwest Death was performing this year, that kind of was a different artist that I wouldn't expect them to bring out.
Because they really didn't have rap, and if they did, it was like Josh or JB.
Or Chief Peace.
Yeah.
Not saying that they not rap. But
No, but I'm saying like, they would be like, sprinkle those three, like, look, we got rappers, we're diverse. And then it was like rock and like, my and that may not be their fault.
My overall thing about it is like, all right. You got rap. You want to do rap. You want to make it so good. You got all these local artists coming. So why not bring somebody that's tight at rapping that's not local? Just like you bring some bands that's tight that's not local. I mean, they can bring TuneCore or Tune Yards or whoever the hell that is. You might bring Big Jenkins.
I didn't know they imported artists imported. I mean, like, I
don't think
I thought everyone in Norman. I thought Norman's Fest was mostly.
No,
it wasn't.
I'm pretty sure they bring in other artists.
I mean, but I think that
will band wise,
that's gonna have to probably come in the future because it's a free fest.
True.
So
I was just making a suggestion. It was like a suggestion ballot, or or team.
Or they need to diversify their staff.
I mean, they told me they was that if you want to put some money in, by all means. And I was like, well, shit, let's take some money.
Is that what they said?
I said, well, let's take some money.
They basically said, if you ain't talking money, we don't want.
And I was like, okay, well, let's ask 2 yards for a pay cut.
Wow.
And see if they can take a pay cut with Mick Jenkins. How did they split it? How about that? And everybody
so you really just want Mick Jenkins to come.
No, I'm just using him as as an up and coming artist that won't cost much. You know what I mean? It's not gonna cost.
But you'd be surprised because I will say, being from concert series, which was a thing that I was at OU, like, all the people that you saw at OU that would come and rap. So that was on. He
was on my head about the Don Kennedy show. They're like, "Why are you not open?" I was like, "Nigga, I don't know."
Oh, I could have got that for you. I didn't even know you at the time.
It wasn't for the universe.
Year, wasn't it?
It wasn't for the universe. It was just people at the concert was kept asking me, like, "Nigga, I don't know." Like, I don't know who to talk to.
Because I could have totally looked that up, but I'm saying, like, you'd be surprised how much artists cost. Like, even artists that aren't typically relevant, they writers be heavy and they fees be like heavier than you would think.
I'd be like, my nigga, you ain't got an album. Writers, niggas just be wanting shit.
That's how they can sustain.
Niggas just be wanting shit. They're like, nigga, this shit gonna be free.
I need 17 chargers, 2 bottles of Hennessy.
I need 3 bottles of Hennessy.
3 bad bitches.
My writer's gonna at least, I need at least 2 bottles of Moet. A fruit tray, some essential water. And some papers.
And that's the thing. I feel like a decent rider is like, you need food, refreshments, and maybe I can even be okay with a charger and a place to But if
we turn our own chargers now. We grown ass niggas. We don't need nobody to give us a charger.
But I'm just saying, like, you'll be surprised. Like, I think some Mariah Carey's that leaked that said she could only eat like red M&Ms or something. So people have to like pick out M&M colors.
Imagine that job, like, you just assistant shit.
And you gotta do it right.
Pick out M&Ms from Mariah Carey.
Shit, I would do it. Yeah, like, guess what I did? Pick out M&Ms.
Fuck all this, Mariah Carey. No, fuck all this. Let me take some pictures. I'll take some pictures for you, but I ain't gonna pick no damn M&Ms.
I think we should jump into the conversation we were having earlier. Reagan. Because you kind of
want to talk about Donald Glover?
I like Donald Glover.
I love Donald Glover too.
He's an amazing creator.
He's a good example.
So he kind of ties into because I've talked about this before. How I feel like we as Black people, let me phrase this right. Mm-hmm. Don't pull a Kanye.
Yeah. Don't pull a Kanye. Everybody don't want to go Kanye these days.
Do you want to go Kanye?
I can't. I'm fucking Grand National.
So I feel like being Black, we're multifaceted beings, right? We're not just one thing. But I feel like there are so many people that want to gung-ho and like talk your Black. And this usually happens when you're younger. Like, now that I've become an adult, I'm like, I really don't give a fuck. But like growing up, it's like if you're that Black kid that's into some different shit, your experience can be a little different. So, like, one thing that I got a lot was you talk white, you act white. Whatever. I went to all white school. What the fuck did you expect? I'm not going to act East Side if I'm not from the East Side, because then I'm being a phony.
Correct.
I can only be myself.
Correct.
So, that being said, it was kind of, like, frustrating knowing, like, I'm into all this shit as, like, this young kid. And they're like, oh, this is white, this is white, this is white. But then someone else does it, and then it, like, turns the whole parallel. So that kind of brings me to Donald Glover, not to call him. He, like, just the things that he used to put out, like his first project, Camp and Royalty and stuff. Well, I won't even say Royalty, mostly Camp.
He be spazzing.
He was spitting, and he talks about kind of dealing with, like, he calls himself Silver Spoon Coon, because he's not from the hood.
Yeah.
He talks about, like, being the only black kid at a Suvyon concert, so, like, liking white shit, but being black and maintaining your blackness. So, I don't know, kind of, like, I just think it's funny.
You can relate, you know.
I can relate to Donald Glover, so that's why I fucked with Donald Glover for such a long time. But now it's, like, interesting to see how he's done this 180 and kind of been, like, now the blackest of the black messiah.
Yeah.
And
Messiah.
Okay, maybe that's not that, but I'm just saying, like, he's definitely been put. But I'm saying, after putting out Atlanta, This Is America, his past couple projects, how outspoken he's been about stuff. I will say, black people have accepted him more.
I feel like
and put
black
him on
people
a level.
have accepted him more, but I feel like it's more about him finding himself, you know.
Yeah, I think his stuff has been found. I think it's.
I think even finding himself, he finding different parts of himself.
I think he's helping black people find himself.
True.
Themselves.
Themselves. You know, through Atlanta. Like, each episode, he's kind of like throwing something in your face.
That's something creative that he's wanting the people to know about. You know what I mean? Just like his music, you know, that shit is very creative. Every project he has is pretty much different. Like, only person that does that is like Kanye and like Kendrick. The only people.
That's the thing. I don't feel like it's just them. I feel like that's just what we see. But there are a lot of black creatives, and it's like you have to either have this cosign or reach this level for you to fully be accepted. Like, look at Solange, for instance. Like, you know what I mean? With her, Solange is cold and talented, but she's also Beyonce's sister.
That's what
I'm
saying. Who got a sister that's cold too?
That's what I'm saying, and it's like you have to really reach a level.
You gotta be a level within yourself.
Yeah.
And I feel like,
you know what I'm saying? That's what Solange is.
You know, where Donald Glover did this kind of through acting, because, you know, he kind of stepped away.
Yeah, because he was on Community. He was on Community, so he took the acting route.
I feel like he kind of built
does stand-up comedy too. Like,
yeah, he did do stand-up.
Like, the kid is...
Yeah,
I love
Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yeah. So that brings me to that being said. So a lot of... I knew this. I thought everybody knew it as a fact. But his baby mother is white, and so now that he's like been putting out This Is America and a lot of politically charged things and art pieces, people are like, well, how can you be pro-black but have a white woman? Which I don't think you cannot I don't take who's the guy?
People
Sorry, no, there's a speaker who always talks about basically like you can't be pro-black and marry outside your race. And I mean, I kind of understand where he's coming from.
Huh?
Well, he's making a lot of statements assuming that he's
that's
pro-black.
Something he's created. That doesn't mean automatically assuming he's pro-black. Just because.
So I feel like, is every black person not pro-black?
No. You could be no. Like pro-black is like, I'm thinking like extreme, like I
don't know. So when I like pro-black,
it's like
I
would consider him a black.
Donald Glover is very politically charged, and he's very.
I mean, he might say some shit that's. Like SPACs, you know what I mean? Like, you know, some shit.
So you differentiate just common sense versus
common sense shit.
So I agree with that as well, because I feel like there's a disparity when we have a celebrity that just does bare minimum like common sense talk. My niggas be like, oh, he woke, he this, he that.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like Donald Glover is like just a nigga that knows shit's wrong. Like, yeah, this shit wrong, you know, and talks about it. Even though his partner is white, it's like he can still fuck with his race. He just happened to. Made a white baby mama.
Okay, so that's where I agree, because like I did it.
I mean, I don't know the exact story, but I feel like that's how it could have went. You know what I mean?
Well, and I believe that too, because I believe nobody's 100% gonna understand a disenfranchised community unless you're within that community.
True.
So like we as black people understand what it's like to be black. There are white people who get it. They won't get it 100%, nor do we expect them to, because
like you get it.
You can't.
Consensus. I mean, if it was another white person around,
But you know what I mean? But when you're never going to 100% understand because it's an experience. It's not just something you can read about. Like, we won't understand Mexican Americans' experience.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I fuck with my essays, man.
But I'm saying, but you're never going to 100%
hey, man, I can feel
understand their American experience.
Through my struggle, I can connect to their struggle.
Yeah, you can connect, but you're not gonna be there.
It's never gonna be exactly the same.
Shout out to my Latino community out there.
Yeah, it can be close. It's just never gonna be the same.
Because I'm about to cop the lowrider, so I'm damn sure divulging in their community.
Divulging. Take a shot every time you hear that.
Right. Every time you hear divulging in this episode.
Oh man.
But so a lot of the talk online has been like, so a lot of the. I don't even say a lot, just things that I see.
Yeah.
Think pieces.
Recurring things, yeah.
People were like, oh, how can Donald Glover be so pro-black and be with this white woman? And then on the flip side, I hear the other argument saying that, oh, he was a nerd into all this nerdy shit, and black women don't like nerds. Like, y'all want the thugs and the gangbangers, and so he went where he was accepted. And that's what I said. And so I saw a lot of black women responded to that saying like, nah, nigga, we here.
We want niggas with good credit. That's
what I'm saying. We're here.
That's what they want.
And that's something that I find hard with a mate, because it's like, I'm not about to dumb myself down. Like, I kind of know what I want. And I'm not saying you got to be this, like, intelligent, like...
No, you got to be intelligent.
Elitist. No, I'm saying you just have to be... You just kind of have to, like, I can't...
But you gotta...
I can't fuck with you if you got the mental capacity of a 7-year-old.
True.
Or 7th grader. Like, I can't... If we can't communicate... Like, if we can't talk dumb shit about love and hip-hop, but also talk about, like, political things, I don't want it, you know? Like, we need to have... Like, it's okay to just talk about dumb shit, but
it's balance, man.
It's a balance. I don't want to talk about that all the time. And so, like, I'll meet people and they'll be like, oh, you use big words. And I'm like, this is a word that's the meaning for the sentence that I'm constructing. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. It's a word in your vocabulary. It's in a word. Like, I'm sorry, you don't own a dictionary. Like, I can't.
You know, some people can get exposed to some things.
And I get that. But the thing is, like...
We learned you something, you know?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I feel like I can be attacked for it. And I'm like... What do you want me to, like, I'm not attacking you.
I feel like sometimes it depends on who you're talking to. Say if you're talking to somebody, say if you met a guy and said pink period. And then, you know, you guys are texting, you know.
Oh, a bad grammar is also a big turn off.
See, I'm helping you guys out. So you finding what she likes and what she don't like. Then you shoot your shot. Shoot her shoot. So
I be having to send screenshots to Fallon. I'll be like, what is this saying? What is this saying?
And then I'll have to break it down for her.
If you correcting him all the time on his grammar and saying,
I mean, I don't.
You kind of, I'm just saying, you probably intimidate him. It depends on, you know, what's his background. You might be intimidating him. He probably don't even know how to communicate. He probably like, man, I like this girl, but she saying these big words and correcting me and shit. Like, oh.
It's intimidating, and Ray is very intimidating.
I can see Ray come off intimidating in text message for sure.
To everyone. Like, I feel like everyone she encounters,
I ain't intimidated.
Because I feel like we as women let niggas slide, and we set the bar so fucking low for them that we set the bar so low for them that's why they act the way they do. And so, like, they know they can go, you know what I mean? Like,
what we know we can do.
I feel you on that, Ray.
Like, that's why I relate to Nice for What by Drake so much, because, like, why am I being nice to y'all? Like, who are y'all? Hey. Who are you?
Reagan, sometimes I feel like you be talking about me when you go on this rant. Cause she be talking about like, why you talk to these dudes? Cause you know, you don't have to be so articulate. Smart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm fucking with you. You don't have to be the most finest nigga. You don't have to. Be
first of all, I've dated ugly boys, so we can already take looks at.
What's ugly?
I mean,
just somebody.
I mean, that's like.
I mean, yeah, like it's subjective.
It's subjective.
It's subjective.
Yeah.
But no. It's the thing is, like, there are just some men that just ain't worth the time. Like, they disrespectful. They're the type that have an idea about women that's not good, and they project that, but then they like make an exception for certain women, and I don't like that.
Okay.
Like, and that's just me, because I consider myself a feminist, so it's like, you're not just gonna treat me right and then disrespect this other woman.
I feel you.
And
no matter who the woman
is. Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't disrespect.
Like, it's the same men that'll deal drugs, listen to like trap music shit, but then have a problem with Cardi B because she used to be a stripper. And feel like she doesn't deserve to be a rapper because she used to strip.
Well, he's just a whole nigga because she shouldn't be worried about Cardi B.
But it's a lot of
But that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of dudes who feel like
worried about her, but we'll make that statement.
Or we'll say certain female rappers
I can't-
shouldn't prosper because of their past, but they ain't got no problem with this drug dealing, killing ass nigga that's prospering.
That's going to take the money.
Yeah,
to this woman.
but they want to talk about women are stripping there and they're impressioning these kids and these young girls. But I'm like, boy,
what y'all doing?
Thank
Impressioning
you.
these young boys, these young
and
men.
that's the issue I have. It's an hypocrisy
Yeah,
that they've
it's
never
definitely
expanded their mind on, and I'm just like, I'm not the one to do it for you. Like the internet is free, Google's free.
Whereas I'll try to kind of mold their mind.
But they
a lot of the
don't
dudes
mold.
that I date,
she be trying to nurture, the idea of this person that they could be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just like, you gotta come to me. You gotta you gotta like have a foundation. Like I'm not laying the foundation. It just already gotta be there. We can build it together.
It's not even me building a foundation for them, but I want to be an influence to kind of help you.
What make them do better? Yeah.
But I feel like a lot don't. And if they feel like they're already,
I don't know.
Reagan's so far stretched away from that. She don't.
Because it's like my parents
work
worked hard to put me through a good school. My parents worked hard to put me through a good college. Like I'm not about to then go
like the whole
shit on them and like
thing, when they text her weirdly.
I'm like, if you don't use a comma, or like at least use a comma and break up the sentence, because it'd be like
some of my niggas don't use.
But it's like we come from the east side, so we go back and forth.
Now I can even read that. I'm just saying, like they will type a whole run-on sentence paragraph, and I'm like, so where does this question stop in this new thing that you trying to tell me?
What do they want?
Like
what
I'd
is
be
the
like,
purpose of this text message?
Like
where's the subject? Where's the body?
No, you don't even have to break it up in that. But it's just like
you ain't got to worry about me with none of that. I'm just like,
can you at least like break it up? Like put up. It ain't even got to be a comma in the right. It can be a comma splice.
I'm sending an emoji.
Like, break it up.
You gonna know like, oh yeah, he trying to go smoke. We gonna eat. See one emoji. She good. But yeah, man, I'm not nobody for what they doing, man. I didn't growing up. I've seen a lot of people do what they have to do, selling drugs to.
And that's fine. I'm not saying that as like.
But yeah,
but you know, I'm just saying like you see the hypocrisy. That's my issue.
You can't knock nobody. You can't be selling weight then knock a chick that made it rapping because she stripped. Like what? That's like you making it rapping and you so.
Or you have a problem with and that's my issue.
I feel like
a lot of niggas have.
A lot of niggas don't think that far to think that it's
they can't.
I don't know why niggas want to pigeonhole a lady. You know what I'm saying? It's just like she's a human being at the end of the day. So,
but I don't know. It kind of falls into.
Or they're like, I'm not gonna respect a woman.
The highest. You know, they don't look at us the same, the pay is not the same today.
Yeah, no, I understand. That's some fucked up shit, man. That's why I might need to run for president. But the president don't change shit, so I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, it can in the right power with the right
people. With the right nigga like me and that motherfucker,
Fair National 2024.
All Cadillacs, every car gonna have a switch on it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna kick all the white people out. No offense to the white people, but they gotta go. They gotta go. At least for one term, we're gonna get all Afro American.
Oh boy, I'm thinking you like wanted to like deport them all. I was like,
just out the
I don't know how well that's gonna go.
Nah, man, we can't do that.
You might not make it through primaries.
I got too many cold white homies to deport them. You know what I mean? Like.
Well, thank you for coming on the podcast and
thanks for dropping so much and letting everybody know how you coming. You've been making a lot of moves this year. And we want you to come back and let us know, or actually come back and drop something. Yeah, I know you're gonna drop something else.
We about to do a show, a photo art show, June 22nd.
Yes.
Okay.
And it will be invite only, RSVP, exclusively through BACKSTAGE OKC.
Yes.
And make sure you guys tap in because there's only going to be like 100 spots available, and you will be able to buy fine art pieces from the Cinco Johnson, the Anthony Freeman, the Montgomery Jackson, and myself as well. So if you're a pretty lady and you like fine art, come out.
Then it's gonna be wine.
It's gonna be champagne, of course.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. I'm in.
Yeah, shout out to my nigga Slide Rock Day ones. We're gonna have food. We have a good time. We want all those sexy ladies to RSVP. Niggas can too, but not too many. Just the homies.
So the art.
But no, unless you're trying to come buy some art, then definitely tap in, man, because we're gonna have some exclusive pieces that you might want to hang above your bed. You know what I'm saying? You might get you some play with a freak if you see these pieces. You're like, damn, you got that type of fine art in there?
Oklahoma City needs that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's gonna be a great night, man. We're gonna do it.
Argument out here.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Be cultural.
And you bringing the culture.
Man, we bringing the culture. You know, it's not no me thing, man. It's all the homies. Y'all,
it's a collective.
It's a collective because anywhere else it's the same thing, man. Like, you gotta have this foundation.
You gotta work together.
Like, people don't understand, like, we're the foundation of the real hip-hop music scene. Like, when you go, like, you know how they go back from, like, Jam Master Jay and shit? Like, man, them niggas started hip-hop. For Oklahoma City, it's more, like, it's further history than us that really started it. But, like, when it comes to, like, cementing in the industry, I feel like we're going to be the ones that start that part. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to be
everybody got their leg. It's like a marathon. Everybody got their leg. You know what I'm saying? We just going to have to play our part. And just kick down the door.
Play your part.
Man, like...
Play your part.
Well,
Andre.
We're going to have Backstage OKC in there, so we're going to play our part.
Yeah, let's do a recap or a video or whatever.
We should.
Recap.
We got to.
I thought we was going to freestyle.
Yeah, I'm about to find a beat.
Oh. Ooh, damn, man. You know, it's crazy because this is a smoke-free podcast. We playing smoke. Is it?
Is it?
Hey, this is some real soulful shit right here, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Damn. Live backstage OKC. We ain't smoking. It's cool cause all my niggas in the hood loking, but I ain't bring them with me. Cold flow, yeah, I like to ring them buzzers with me. Yeah, I swing through like a ventriloquist, killing it, feeling it, all of your vertebrae. Yeah, them niggas scared to say, they scared to play. Run me back like Mr. DJ, the replays, we get played all over the DJs that replay all the records. And now you guessing all my records, that's off Western. I kick flows and I'm the bestest. Like Western World, I might take your girl out for sushi Nico. Oh, might cruise the east, do so with my people. Yeah, and I don't fuck with you people. So when I come to my people, it's that 40 Glock. I won't stop. High top socks, Adidas flip flops, tip top shake. You niggas couldn't knock or stop me. The 3 cold, you riding jalopy, you sloppy. Like Joe, I ain't talking mixing, and I ain't hit that bitch, and she ain't missing. On the milk carton, I'm just starting like Bart did on the skating board. What you start, kid? I kick start this like a page trying to raise money. You niggas dug funnies. Cousin Skeeter, beat your meat, woman beater. Back to back, 2-seater. I keep the heater. Like LeBron in 2012. They said the world was gonna end. I'm still doing well. I'm still doing swell. That's what I tell my mom so she don't worry. She think I'm in a hurry. But I got the shot, Steph Curry.
Yeah.
And they ain't stopping this. Like my Tomlin, I might steal a bitch. Rudy Tom Jonovich, the way the boy kicked the shit. Bring the wood right to your school. They can't stop me. I need another beat. I'm like Rodney. Way I beat it up, beat the block like Leviticus. All these verses coming straight off the top of the temple. Ooh, and that's Philly. Cold, chilly. Back to back, nigga. Shout out my homegirl Millie. Mesh with the jersey. Ball like Worthy. It's 2 days or 3 days before Thursday. We kicking it. We got Reagan saying, hey. And finally saying, oh, no way, we gotta get paid. Rhyme like Santa Slate on 24th day. Can we play? Parlay, bumping Bob Marley, jamming. I'm not a Jamaican tonight. Gonna watch shotters, gonna get right with the barber. Damn, flows like I can kill you all night, fam.
Yeah.
This is nothing. This is what we do, man. I'll be doing this.
You need to put that on your album. That was good.
She lucky just got my album trash because she said I need to put that on my album.
Was that
That's she ain't heard it yet. She ain't heard it yet.
I said call it the Backstage OKC freestyle. That's a real freestyle, not people who just put freestyle in front of the song.
We've been looking for that Ulster Cypher when we were
I could never freestyle. I could never be like, all right, I'm gonna go in there, rap what I got said or wrote down, you know what I mean? I feel like I'll fuck up.
Yeah.
I feel like I better just let me just rap, feel the beat, you know what I mean? Just some shit like that.
Cause to me, like I could tell that was like a freestyle.
It was
most
very
be like
authentic.
most be like lyrics with a chorus, and I'm like, but nigga, this is a freestyle.
Yeah.
Niggas is crazy.
I like that. Pure talent.
Grand, thank you for being with us today on Backstage OKC. It was great talking to you again. Go ahead and plug your social medias real quick.
You can follow me on Grand X National. Just don't follow me when I leave your bitch house.
And El Camino.
Oh, El Camino Theory coming soon. And get ready, we finna have this art show. And yeah, man, shout out to the homies in the Bay.
Joints not blunts.
No more blunts is still coming. So they think we got it. It's still coming, but we gonna get it perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be worth it. Everybody gonna want it. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't on it, you slacking.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you next week, you guys.
One time for the East. One love.
And we'll see you guys next week.